Alright, it's time to start the show. It's freaking Tuesday night. The birthday stuff's over, thank God. Yesterday my sisters came over and pretty much, I just went to the bank and then, so here's something happened. You MGTOW guys appreciate this. After I went back to the bank, I decided to walk to Chipotle. So I'm walking down to Chipotle. It's like a half an hour walk. I decided to take the long way without taking the bus. And this woman, I think she came out the same house as this guy. I'm not sure. She goes, hey. And I turned around. I'm like, yeah. She goes, hi, you want to help me with something? And I was like, no. And I just turned around and kept walking. And as I turned around, I heard her say something like, hey, a Jew or something. And then she said, get the fuck out of here. She said something. I don't know. But she wanted me to help her with something. But I hate when people do that. Like, if you need someone, let's say, for example, to push your car, you say to the person, hey, can you help me push the car? You don't just say, hey, you want to help me with something. So I ignored her. So I went to fucking Target to get some stuff. Went to Chipotle. Finally had a Chipotle meal. And then at the bus stop, this cunt asked me a stupid question. Asked me which side the bus was coming. There's a sign right above her head. It's amazing how these cunts talk to you when they need something. But then it comes to just human decency. You know how they are. Go MGTOW, bros. So I did that yesterday. Then my other sister came over, and we were just talking. She was like, you want to do something? And I was like, I don't know. And then my dad got back from work, and he was like, let's go to Pat Steaks, which is far from us. I mean, it's like 35 minutes. So we drove up to Pat Steaks, and I had to take a shit. So here's a poop story. I had no choice but to shit at my sister's house. And I was like, fuck, I gotta take a shit. She's like, she's like, there's nowhere in Southfield you can shit. She's like, you can shit here. And I was like, it's a big one though, because I didn't poop all day. So I used so much toilet paper, and her wipes were like real small. They're like little girl wipes. And I used the big wipes, and fucking, I flushed the toilet 3 times. I was there for 10 minutes. My dad was calling me. He's like, come on, I'm parked out here. Come on, I can't park around here. So we fucking go to Pat Steaks, get a steak. Then when I got home after I ate, I took another shit. So, it was so much shit in my ass. It was one of those shits that's so messy. I kept wiping. I put the soap and the toilet paper and the water up my ass over and over. I used so many wipes. Oh, it was disgusting. So that happened yesterday. As well as yesterday, I got a call for a job interview this Thursday. It's a stupid mail job. It's not going to be like the government job where it pays good. I don't know how much it pays, but, just running around like I'm fucking ape all day, doing deliveries. I think a little bit of driving. So that's Thursday. So I'll keep you updated on that. And today I just went for a walk, didn't do much today. There's nothing happened at all today worth talking about. Tomorrow night I plan to be at the, I'm not sure. I might go to Taproom. I might go to Jersey. I keep saying that, but I don't know. But I plan to go somewhere. I was going to go to the boat open mic last night, but my sister came over after work and it's a whole thing. And I had to take good thing I didn't go because I would have shit myself. I mean, I would have shit somewhere really bad. So either way, whew. Well, that's that. So yeah, let's get to the, so the JoshCast code of the week, code word of the week was a new bit that failed. Proof that no one listens to this show. People click on this show, but no one really listens to it other than maybe 1 or 2 people. Because I said on the last episode, if you listen to the whole episode, I want you to type in the comment section, LOL, space WTF, just as a goof to see if anybody would do it. And nobody did it, except for me. So it's proof that none of you listen to my show. You all just listen for a few minutes and you skim through it, or you don't listen at all. And fuck you. Alright? Let's get to the fucking topical news and odd news. And there's 24 Democratic hopefuls, so all these Democrats, man, running, you're all gonna lose. That fucking mean cunt. Another YouTube star has passed away. I know, folks, it's not me, unfortunately, because I'm not a star. YouTube king of random star dies in a paragliding accident. Grant Thompson is 42. I've never seen his channel. King of random. So remember that woman, that white woman died. Remember 2 weeks ago, she died in a scooter accident. So YouTubers are dropping off like flies. Not really, but popular YouTubers are. Hey, there's room for me. Psych. Miley Cyrus pulls out a Woodstock 50. Remember Woodstock used to be rock and roll? Now it's about twerking your ass, I guess. Ariana Grande apologizes for a John Bennett Ramsey joke. Oh, so she what a new song teaser. So isn't that the guy that got his dick cut off? She, now deleted a post about John Bennett Ramsey, the 6-year-old beauty queen that was killed in Colorado 1996. John Burnett arrests maid. No one has done the covers. 8-year-old girl's violently killed and everything. The singer apologized. No, I deleted very quickly. I understand that's not at all funny. Yeah, but the thing is, you did think it was funny. So that's the thing. When you're a comedian and you make a joke, you thought it was funny. That's why you said it. Even though she's not a comedian, she thought it was funny. So don't sit there and lie and say you think it was funny. Pete Davidson's big white cock really split her open, that stupid cunt. 10 pounds of meth found in my parents' basement. What? Oh, 10 pounds of meth found in Woodstock man's house. That's how they fucking party, bro. Body cam shows deputies shoot man inside his own home. Well, listen. He wasn't, Wait, Jessica Alba's social media was hacked for a second time in 3 days. Not again, Jessica. How could this happen? Please change your password. Actually, don't change it. McCoy ordered to pay $55,000 to cop steaming from 2016 brawl. He's a rich black guy. That's nothing. That's a penny. It always shows a little crying baby. I don't know what that means. Me yesterday when you woke up, realized your Twitter got hacked. Oh, so that's a real post. Oh, well. I mean, listen, everyone knows. And she's a hot chick, so it's like Trump on being called racist. Everybody's called a racist now. Yep, you got that right, Trump. 15-year-old arrested in BPD civilian employees brutal beating. It's a bunch of blacks beating somebody. But isn't that every day? A bunch of blacks beating somebody? Yeah. Man critically injured after robbed, shot in East Frankfurt. Oof. I used to live around there. I live further up now, but yeah, I used to live in that shit area. Violent arrest of black motorist in Mississippi caught on Facebook video. Let me guess, the black person did nothing wrong, right? We live in a very upside down world, folks. Yeah, that's why I don't have any. That's why I keep losing. I lost 6 YouTube subscribers in the last couple weeks, but I also gained subscribers. But I lose much as I gain, so that's why I only have 700. I like offending people, and I like when people just unsubscribe. I think it's great. Because most of you don't watch my stuff anyways. You all just pretend to do. And I don't fucking like that. So get the fuck off my channel and do that shit. Charles Barkley says, both parties suck for black voters. Oh yeah, Trump gave you blacks so much money. Yeah, I know. It really would suck if Trump was elected again. Arkansas school shooter dies in head-on car crash. Well, that's good, right? Celine Dion, look at her neck. Celine Dion confesses she lost so much weight, her neck's it's longer than fucking Bosch from that basketball team. Instagram travel blogger found dead in her suitcase. Holy... Now that is not worth any likes on Instagram. Russian Instagram influencer, medical school graduate Ekaterina Kaglarivna Vova found dead in apparent murder. Whew. Found her in a suitcase, like 8 heads on a duffel bag. It's fucked up. Well, folks, I don't know. I don't think there's anything else going on. After this clip, you're going to hear a old classic prank phone call. It's called Hector. We call some random guy named Hector. Me and his kid Zach. We were friendly, but we weren't really friends. But I'm going to put up every other week calls with him just to get rid of my old pranks, and it'll be done. And anything else that happens. This is the first comedy podcast, and it's also the first comedy podcast named JoshCast. All the other ones are phonies. They copied off my name. And this is your favorite podcast show that no one listens to. That's right. Anybody that comments says, I listen, go fuck yourself. You're a liar. You don't listen. You listen to some of it. You don't listen to all of it. It's a favorite podcast show that no one listens to, and you got to keep listening to find out what happens next.
Hello, can I speak to Hector?
That's the wrong number.
Hector,
Wrong number.
is this Hector?
Wrong number.
Hector, what's up, man? How you been?
That's the wrong fucking number, man.
Yo, Hector, I remember I saw you yesterday. What are you doing lately? You graduate yet?
Hello. Yo, this is Tony Two-Tone. Hector there? Hector there? Yeah, that's the wrong number. Yo, I don't play. This is Tony Two-Tone. If Hector's there, put Hector on the phone. Put him on the phone. You got the wrong number. I ain't got no wrong number. Wrong number. They don't call you no fucking phone. I tell you got the wrong number. You know what it is? This is Tony fucking Two-Tone. I think they erased. I don't give a fuck how many 2 times you are, motherfucker, man. Ain't no... Look. You had the wrong number, damn it. I ain't got no wrong number. No wrong number. Wrong number. Wrong number. Hello.
What are you getting so mad for? Can't you just calm down?
Well, you just stop calling here. I told you had the wrong number.
I know, but you need some anger management problems. You only live once. Why you have to be such a wet blanket about it?
Why don't you stop calling my motherfucking house?
There's no need to use language like that, sir. You're being a big bad bully.
Alright, it's Thursday night here, and fucking yesterday I did not make it to the Bill Miller open mic. It fucking rained like balls, for those of you on the East Coast. Fucking had to go outside 3 times to unclog my drain. I went outside the first time, then, I unclogged the drain, I got soaked, all my clothes in the dryer and everything. Then I went out there again, and then the second time, we have a tree outside of our house. So some of the tree fell apart, like, just a branch or so. So I went to go throw it, I went to go bend over, and I must have bent over the wrong way, and I hurt myself. I didn't fall, but I think I just, twisted my hip or something, or I don't know. I feel old. I feel like I threw my hip out or something. It just hurts my whole side. Then I fucking threw my clothes in the dryer again, and then a third time it fucking rained. I was just getting ready to do a prank calls for you. I had to take a really big dump. I stopped the stream. I took a dump. Then I went outside again for the third time and fucking unclogged the drain. And I was like, Jesus, it rained 3 fucking times. I had to do all this fucking laundry yesterday, washing blankets and coats, because my back door was kind of getting flooded, If I wasn't here yesterday, if I had a job, my fucking room would have been fucking soaked. So that would be a good thing. And speaking of jobs, I had a job interview. It was a perfect segue. So I didn't make it to the Bill Miller open mic. I was going to go last night, and I couldn't even put my socks on. I couldn't even bend over because my fucking hip was hurting, like my whole left, like my whole left side. So I was like, fuck. So then today I had a job interview, as I said. Pretty much I was going to cancel it because I couldn't put my socks on. I had to put my fat leg over my knee, lay down on the bed, and just fucking really go for it. And I finally got it on. Made it there just in time, interview with the guy, and I didn't know what the schedule was. So I asked him, and the schedule's decent, but it's full time. But the problem is it's just too late in the day, and I'm a lazy fuck. Like, I like to be done work, not to say early. The work would be done at 6:30, and it's all the way in the city, which means the time I get home will be 7:30. And I know you're listening to that, like, well, what's the problem? That's not bad. Look, I don't want to work that fucking late, all right? So I turned down the job. It wasn't a great, I don't know how much it paid an hour, but it was a full-time mail job doing, like, deliveries, doing foot runs and stuff, running around the city, so I turned it down. But I applied for another mail job today from a temp agency, the one I burned the bridge with, the one I quit today, so hopefully they'll call me tomorrow, Monday. So that happened, and then I was going to go out tonight to get a drink or something. But I said, you know what, fuck that. Why waste money? I already had some drinks on Saturday for my birthday, celebrating my birthday, and I was going to go waste money. So instead I played Pepsi Man, live, and I had no sound on for like the first 10 minutes. Did commentary for nothing. And last night I did a prank calls for you. The episode came out like shit, I put it up anyways. Didn't have any ideas, but listen. Fuck it, let's get to the topical news. I already recorded the public freakout commentary. We got that out the way, so that's cool, that's done. But let's see if there's anything else going on. I mean, besides all the Democrats and everything, all that. Pilot dead, and Navy jet crash in California desert. This white kid, he got stomped to death by some black people, but you won't hear about it because, we live in a liberal news story. We don't like to report where white people do terrible things to black people, not the other way around. But what are you gonna do? Go Trump, bros. Trump to raise tariffs on $300 billion worth of China goods. Trump's got that money. How much budget does he have? She's lady sees crying man forced to throw package in airport trash. What she digs out. So it shows a black woman. She sees this white guy throw something in the trash. And you gotta see the slideshow. I don't know. It was a dildo. Just her size. Nice for you. There's gonna be a documentary about Patrick Swayze from all his co-stars and Friends. It says NCIS star claim involving her. Okay, I'm reading stuff. Anybody can do this, folks. I'm just reading stuff. Saudi Arabia lifts traffic restrictions on women. What? Wait, who died? Pro wrestling legend Harley Race. Name sounds familiar. He died at 76, which is pretty old for a wrestler. Usually they die in their 40s. Yeah, we lost the man. He was the NWA champ, 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. Died of lung cancer. Oh, so he would have lived a few more years. Trust me, he wanted to die that age. That's why people smoke in the first place. It says Brown, 2 Celtic players are roasting each other on Instagram. Oh, who cares? I hate rich people. The chick from The Big Bang Theory, Kelly Kuko, she has a feud with her husband. Oh, that's so cute. Who gives a fuck, really? 17-year-old figure skater said she was sexually assaulted. Oh, no, she's not 17 now. She was 17. She's not attractive to me, but I mean, listen. Nobody finds me attractive, so what does that say? Feds nab alleged head of sex drug trafficking ring after 3-year manhunt. Guy looks like a fucking... He looks like a real pig. Bachelor create Mike Fless reaches divorce settlement with wife. Go MGTOW, bros. What else is going on? Anything else? Besides everyone talking about all the Democrats. Reagan's daughter condemns his racist remark. Ronald Reagan never said anything racist. No white person has. Go back. Like Trump says. Go back. Go back. Yeah. Lowe's has laid off thousands of employees in the U.S. I was more of a Home Depot guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What is this? Judge is shaken after foster son reveals truth about his new mom. It's a black kid with a white mom, and all the white women are laughing. It says, Trump orders medals stripped from prosecutors of Navy SEAL. Yeah, take his medals away. Man in neon dress at military funeral reveals his true motive. It looks like he's sucking cock. FBI warns about new domestic extreme threat. And that's it. That's all that's going on for now. Well, enjoy the public freakout commentary. I made it nice and racy for you. And if you're a true fan of the show, I know you like that stuff. I know you like that racism. It's fun. Enjoy that, and then we'll go from there. All right? We're almost at the half point, you fuckheads. All right, public freakout commentary. Titled Assholes recorded and being recorded all around the world. Every show plays a clip here and here. This is the best show that covers it with the best coverage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I have 12 clips. Let's get straight into it. First one, most of these are short. A racist on London public transport. So I don't know what happened beforehand, but it's a drunk guy on a London train. And he's going to get confronted by somebody.
You're saying, what's the point in being racist? What do you want?
I'm a racist. Because
of course you are.
You're stupid.
For what?
You're stupid.
For what? For sitting here and doing nothing. I'm stupid.
You're doing something.
What have I done?
You're sitting for some reason here.
What have I done?
So there's you can't tell. The guy has an accent, but the guy confronted him is black, I believe, and he's just sitting there, and the guy accused him of looking suspicious and doing something. So now the guy's going to get in his face now. The guy's being confronted.
You need to shut up. You've been disturbing this boy for a long time, and we're all getting fucked off with you. Alright, you're drunk. Leave him alone, alright? You're clearly fucking racist.
Okay, so actually he's sticking up for somebody else, his friend or somebody.
Leave him alone. Who do you think you are? With your little British badge there. Where'd you come from? Good. So shut up. You've had enough to drink. Else I'll get you off this train. All right? Yeah? Okay. You're okay with your little teardrop. You're an old man. He's a young man. Why don't you shut up? If you want to pick a fight with someone, go out and do it properly. Yeah, I'll spit on you, man. Why? Because you're an arse.
The guy looks like Mr. Bean, by the way. The guy's being confronted. The guy who's accusing him. The guy who's the racist has a really big gut. He looks like Mr. Bean if he had a gut. And the guy getting his face is like just bigger than him, taller, better shape.
So we're all sitting there, calm, and somebody has to say something to you because you're just ridiculous. You're pathetic.
And the guy's just laughing. All right, that ends there. This happened. This is a white woman being punched in the eye by a black girl. She was on the phone, and I guess this black woman was loud in her face, and she screamed at her, and this black woman punched her right in the eye. I'm not sure if she hit the sunglasses, but she got popped pretty bad. I don't like to play fights usually on the show, but the audio was horrendous. But I don't know. Let's just play it.
It don't help, but everybody's screaming. Okay, can you guys shut up? She's just getting her out. Just shut up.
Okay, so I see a woman with a neck brace on the floor. I'm not sure. I think a woman with a neck brace fell in the elevator, and these stupid cunts, they're all cunts, by the way. There's white cunts, black cunts. They're trying to decide what to do. And these black women were yelling, and then now she's yelling, and then boom. So what happened was the first girl didn't punch her that bad. She just gave her like a like a push in the face with the fist. But then she goes to hit her, and then her friend just pops her in the eye really hard. You can see it if you freeze the frame right here at 11 seconds. There's a black woman right behind just cracking up. Just ugly African woman. She loves it. She's just dying laughing.
What you doing? Oh, now she got up. Now she got up.
And then the weird thing is, the woman that had the neck brace on just pops right up. So now she's getting on the floor. I'm not sure. Is she bleeding? Oh, she is bleeding. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that. So I didn't realize she got busted open like a wrestling match. Oh my god, King, she got busted right open. What a slobber knocker. I didn't realize that. She is gushing blood back there. So I don't know who she's on the phone with. Why don't you hang the phone up and call the cops? But I didn't realize she got busted. I didn't watch the whole clip. Wow. She got fucked up. This is a white woman, old white woman. This has nothing to do with race. She's confronting this black guy for parking in a handicap spot. This is only 56 seconds.
And I already called the police from my car to give you a ticket. And they're roaming down Monroe Street. So why do you park in a handicap spot? No, why do you do it? I have 4 heart blockages. I have fibromyalgia, sarcoidosis. And I need to park in a handicap spot. Why are you breaking the law? I hope they come. I'm going to stop you from going until they come.
So she called the cops on him. This is in a subway, I think.
No. No. You don't park in a handicap spot. You don't do that to people. No, you know what? You don't do that. You don't do that.
So the guy's trying to, like, drive away. I think he just got done eating. He's leaving, and she runs up to his car and tries to grab his door. Just leave the guy alone. I mean, he's leaving already.
You know what? You don't.
Oh, now she's hitting the black man's car with her cane. You don't want to end up like that last lady with her eye busted open.
Do that! You don't do that! Never did you do that! He parked in a handicap spot and he's not handicapped! You ran over my foot! Oh, you ran over my foot!
And she's yelling that your foot got ran over. He didn't run over your foot. This one's pretty good. You guys know I'm a fan of subtle racism. Very blatant racism. This is a black man confronts a racist old lady over her sign. It says, no niggers. No niggers. It says, cowboys and cowgirls only, no niggers. Twice. It's a really shitty yellow sign. Like, listen, if you're going to put a sign up like that, you know, make it fancy. You know, put some fireworks in the background. I don't know, maybe put some lynches in there. This is... Let's get this only a minute.
Show in court. Oh, I like your sign, by the way, too. No niggers allowed.
That's right.
I like that.
You don't belong back there.
I don't belong back there.
No, you don't.
So what? Why would you rent to me if you're a racist? Why would you put a sign up there saying no niggers? What's wrong with you? What?
That's what I mean. You do not go back to that bar.
So you're going to say no niggers allowed. So you're going to say no niggers allowed, cowboys and cowgirls.
That's right. That's cowboys and cowgirls only. You're not allowed back there. You in that, not back there.
Me and that, as in like what?
That hut.
That what?
This is on World Star, by the way, as well.
Stupid nigger. You don't understand. That hut.
That hut?
Yeah.
I don't know what a hut is, honestly, other than an Indian hut.
Good butt nigger.
Butt nigger? You realize you're being recorded right now, right?
I don't care.
And you're sitting here calling me a nigger and everything else.
What are you? What are you?
I'm an African American.
Yeah, why do black people call each other niggas? And then when you say, what are you? They don't say I'm a nigga. They go, oh, I'm an African American. Oh, now you're an African American. I thought you were all niggas.
Male. I'm an African American. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you.
She's laughing at them. She's laughing at him. But yeah, this is the second week in a row where a white woman's being recorded. And she's like, I don't care. This person's a nigger. I can't believe white people like this exist. Oh my God. This is a heated argument between two men on a bus. This is also in London, one of those countries. I don't know where, but it's an Asian guy with an accent and somebody else.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, bastard. Yeah, that's what you wanna say. Speak properly, dickhead. I'm gonna go back and learn some English. You shit. Yeah, fuck off. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck off, dickhead.
Okay, so now he just kicks the guy's fan. Hey, they both need to cool off. Get it? And now they're going to get into a Japanese... It's two Chinese guys, or two Japanese... I don't know what they are, but now they're going to get into a karate stance. Here it goes. So nobody's swinging at anybody. They're doing that thing guys do. You can tell they don't want to fight, but they're just doing the fake, I'm going to kick your ass punches. I like how the Japanese, I don't think he's a security guy. He's just wearing one of those flag outfits. He doesn't look big enough to break up this fight, but he does. All right, here's more racism. You guys know I like racism. This is a white woman. I think this is in Jersey. I'm not sure. She says, "You're right. Your racism is all on camera." She's telling this Hispanic guy to go back. Go back, like Trump says. Trump 2020.
Manager's number and I need corporate's number and I need your name. You call corporate, go ahead. Okay, I need your name. What's your name? What's your name? You have to give me your name.
My name is El Chapo.
It's on camera. You're not giving me your name. What's your name? Who the fuck are you talking to like that? Fuck you. Put me off your property. Who are you calling a crackhead, bitch? You crackhead. Go to the border, bitch.
He called her a crackhead. She does look like a crackhead, by the way.
Nobody wants you here. Over the border, bitch. Where the fuck you came from? New Jersey. I don't know now. Who is he talking to? You clearly got it. No, fuck you. I was leaving uniforms in my room and called me a fucking crackhead. Fuck you. You rude as fuck. You don't even know how to...
So now the guy's doing the get away from me. He's doing the wave, go fuck yourself thing while he's on the phone. He's calling the cops, I believe.
That's why you need to get back over the border. The fuck?
You want some tacos? Want to come back from the border? Enchiladas? Anything like that?
No, bitch, you came from fucking Arabia or whatever it was.
I'll get my magic carpet.
Alright, so now she gets in the car. Wait, does she come back? No, she drives away. This is interesting. Man jumped by multiple women after masturbating in front of him. It's a black guy. He was jerking off in front of these black chicks, and oof, this isn't going to end well for him. It's like 15 black girls whipping his ass. This is only 54 seconds. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can they stop the beating? And can he stop the beating? Ba-dum-sh. So he's trying to move away from them one by one. They're smacking him in the head. He's kind of just... He's not hitting them back. He should. It'd be great if he just beat up all 15 of them. But he's trying to just push them away and just walk away, but they keep running after him. Oh, he threw a punch. Oh, now here comes a guy. Here we go. Here comes Captain Save a Whole White Knight. Okay, so the guy jerked off in front of your wife. So what? He wasn't just jerking off in front of your wife. He was jerking off in front of everybody. That's a cheating. I wanted to see one guy versus 15 women. I wanted to see him whip all their asses. But he's on the ground now. And now they're all kicking him with their little feet. They're stomping him. Thank God none of these hoes had heels on. He would have been dead. I'm gonna stomp him with my stilettos, girl. Now the guy's hurt.
Who is that?
Who's that? Who is that man jerking his ding ding off to me? I mean, most of these women look disgusting. I'm not even saying it because they're black. They're lucky that anybody was lucky that anybody was even jerking off to them. All right, I said that there was 12 clips. I believe there's 11 or 12, but these next 5 are from the Public Freakout Videos channel, which has returned. I was getting my stuff from Reddit the last couple weeks, and they finally came back. I guess they had strikes or something. But anyways, let's get to episode 473. We're going to get to the very first clip at the 0.00 mark. This is two cunts, two cashiers. They're mad at this woman because, you know, she wanted to void something, which is annoying. You know, customers will return something. And she decided she wanted it. And, you know, I used to deal with this at retail. And, you know, she gets mad. They both get mad at her, so she starts recording them. So they're both just nasty. I mean, this is great customer service, just nasty.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, awesome. What is her name again?
None of your business.
None of my business. Awesome.
I need to put it together. Do you want it all in 3 bags, or do you want the book with your
I need
snack?
the book separately.
Okay, give me another bag.
Thank you.
So they're getting an attitude where she asked for a bag, and they threw the bag right on the counter. She asked for their name. They said, none of your fucking business. I mean, okay. You know, listen, this customer was, you know, asking for something, but wow, no respect whatsoever. Just nasty.
You can't film us, by the way.
Too bad.
It's against the law.
Great.
What is... Jesus Christ.
You are a little bitch because you wanted something, then...
She called her a bitch. Look at this. You got to see the size of this woman's arms, by the way. I don't know where this is. I don't know if it's a Target. They're wearing red shirts, but she's got giant fucking Hulk Hogan arms. And they're not muscular, by the way.
You told me to void it out, and then you decided to get it because you couldn't use your card the first time because you're too stupid to figure it out.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. That's all I needed.
For what?
Don't worry about it.
I would love to see myself on YouTube because everyone's going to make him comments. That's such a stuck-up little...
Oh, well, 372,000 views as of last week. So, yep, you're on YouTube, bitch.
Great. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.
So I hope they both got fired. And they said fuck you to her as she walked away. Okay, in the same episode, this is a short one, but a goodie. This is at the 2:48 minute mark. This is one of those drive-thru at night videos, which I love. I would say actually 2:46.
You want?
I
Want me to come out there?
Well, why don't you come and tell her? Tell her how it is.
So I believe they're angry at the drive-thru because they're not open 24/7, but it says they're open. It even says it right there on the drive-thru sign. It says open 24 hours.
I am telling you how it is, but you're just being a little bitch about it because you can't get...
This is the second customer service in a row that says someone's acting like a little bitch. But they're acting like the bitches.
No, it's because you guys saying it's 24 hours.
No, we don't have to be open 24 hours.
Why says that on your sign?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why is it on your fucking sign?
Get out of here, bro.
Why you tell me who's true?
Oh, well then go to our head office then. Tell them.
And they'll probably tell me I'm right because it says on your sign you're open 24 hours.
Well, go and tell them then. If you're so
you
right.
tell them. You can work for them.
Okay, this next one is very short. This is actually scary. You might have nightmares. This is at episode 474, after the stupid ad at the 5-second mark. This is some Hispanic woman. I don't know what she is. She sounds like The Exorcist or something in a horror movie. She's going to scream at these people in some sort of train station or somewhere. This is real quick. This is like 10 seconds, not even. This is scary.
Control 2, we need an escort.
Get your hands off!
We have the police on the way.
That's pretty scary shit right there. Episode 476, this is the last one. This is after the 5-second mark. This is some weird Chinese cunt. She wants a free ride or something, and she wanted to hang on to someone's car. So this guy warns her, he goes, look, I'm about to go on the highway. You better get off my car. And then just goes on the highway, and she's like hanging on his car. This is fucking nuts. This is just more entitled cuntness in the fucking world.
We're gonna go on the highway. Get away. Get away.
She looks like Miss Swan from Mad TV. He look like a man, you know? Oh.
Hey! Please get away from my car. Please get away. I'm on the road, ma'am. Get away from my car. Get away from my car.
It's a shame that you can't use windshield wipers to wipe this cunt off, but he's trying to be as polite as possible, and she won't budge.
This is gonna go to the police. Get away from my car. We're on a live road. Get away from the car. Okay. I'm sorry, but I have to do this.
So now he just decides to drive, and she's just hanging on, just chilling in the breeze like the cunt she is. And she doesn't look scared or anything. She's just like, yeah, this is my life. I want a free ride. Alright, that was pretty fucking weird. Oh, what's the part of the video where he slams into a tractor trailer and she dies? That'd be fucking great. Well, anyways, folks, that's been Public Freakout Commentary. Titled S was recorded, not to be recorded all around the world. The best show that comes with the best coverage. Next segment. Yeah, we're out of here. Alright, it's Saturday night here, and, well, we'll talk about, I guess, last night in the next segment. I always want to add something to the Thursday segment. I researched kidney stone. I was like, I hope I don't have a kidney stone because my left side was hurting. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not. I don't think I do have it, but it said the symptoms for that, you have to have fever, chills, and also bloody urine. I don't have any of those, thank God. But I was like, fuck, man. I guess I just, dude, my hip's starting to feel better. I was able to, as I said, I made it to the job interview, and yesterday I went for a walk, but we'll talk about that. But anyways, I'm going out tonight for sure. Do some sober commentary with drunk people. Let's get to the fucking topical news, if there's any, 15 dead in an El Paso attack. El Paso shooting, local police form. So once again, we need to ban guns, they say. Man say he carried lost children to safety. There's photos of it. So yeah, that happened. Documentary director D.A. Pennebaker dies at 94. Not sure what his work is, but no joke there. Make a joke if it comes to me. If I don't, I try not to force it. Well, actually, sometimes I do force it. And pro-Trump heckler disrupts real time with Bill Maher. Well, that's good. Trump 2020. I'm glad. It says an audience member apparently angry over a panelist trashing a great president of a great country briefly interrupted. Yeah, so I don't know what they said, but I guess that's what they said. This isn't the first time I had to go in the audience. Yeah, I said, Bill Maher's a pussy. You won't go in the audience. You're not the boss. Whoopi sparks backlash for body shaming comment. Well, she used to be a comedian. I don't call her a comedian anymore because she's against free speech. She defends Bill Cosby still, so she's for rapists, but she's against free speech. Acid Rocky embraces friends after landing in LA. Oh, he made it safe, thank God. Just like Jessica Alba said, my nigga Acid Rocky, hope he's okay. Sounds like he's alright. Somebody messaged, some drummer messaged Travis Barker's daughter, and he had a problem with that, obviously. Hey, why you being a cockblock, bro? No, I'm kidding. His daughter looks very young. I don't know how old she is. Oh, she's 20? Oh, she's 20, then she's ready to fuck. Oh, let's see. Tap to RSB. I wanted to say hi, I really like your music. Hey guys, sorry once again to bring this to your attention because I'm a 13-year-old. Oh, she's 13, never mind. I'm a 13-year-old girl and he's 21. 20 super creepy. Oh, I see, never mind. I was gonna say, if she's 20, then, dude, But the Bible does say when a woman starts bleeding, she is ready to fuck. I mean, that's a Doug Stanhope bit for those of you. Doug Stanhope says once his blood, a woman creates entire Instagram page for outfits her boyfriend hates. Oh, that's creative. I'm jealous of anybody who goes viral with me. I've given up a long time ago. It's never gonna happen. Especially with my filthy mouth. Shooter leaves 2 victims, suspect dead, 11-year-old boy injured. What was that 11-year-old boy doing out of the house? I'm kidding. My parents didn't let me leave out at all. That's why I stayed at home and played video games. I just stayed home. That's all I did as a kid. My parents overprotected me. I just stayed home. Woman charged after a toddler suffered broken legs. She kind of looks like Casey Anthony, but not as attractive. She looks crazy, like she would break some legs. What is this? 31-year-old missing child uncovers the shocking joke. Okay, I'm reading stuff I don't know. Alright, well that's it. There's not much. We're going to get to some lame-ass sober commentary with drunk people. And then after that, look, I guess we're going to wrap this up with some topical and on news. So you stay put there, hey? Alright, sober commentary with drunk people take 1. I didn't go out last night. So why am I recording this early at 9 o'clock? I don't know. But nonetheless, I fucking, pretty much what I did last night was I was going to go out, and I thought it was going to rain, but it didn't rain. And then, I loaded up my MP3 player with some stuff, and I was like, I'm going to go out, and it wasn't my stomach, it was kind of like my hip was still kind of hurt, my left side. It was still kind of hurting. I could have still went. But I was like, you know what, fuck this. I was like, nah, I was like, I'm gonna fucking, you know, stay in. I don't know, you know. It was a combination of that it was gonna rain, and it was my hip, and I didn't go out all fucking week. My stomach wasn't hurting too bad. It was hurting a little bit, but it wasn't even about that. I was like, I just didn't feel like I didn't have the energy. I went for a walk yesterday. Not a long walk. And, yeah, I just didn't feel like going out. So last night I spent my night, I was on PlayStation emulator like a fucking nerd loser. I was on PlayStation emulator, and I was trying to download all these versions, and I was trying to the version I have. You guys saw the live stream. This is boring video game talk real quick. I just want to say this. The memory card doesn't work, so I was looking for a different version. I had the video memory card to work, and then I downloaded like all these things, all these files. I'm watching videos and realized what a fucking loser I am. I mean, listen, I told myself last 2 weeks I wasn't going to go out on a Friday night, and I did. But I was like, you know, could have went out last night, and I was tempted even to go out Thursday night or even last night to my neighborhood bars and get me you know, a drink. But I decided not to. So I fucking pretty much, man, I just stayed in again last night like a fucking chode. And I was playing PlayStation games, downloading all these versions, and I was playing a little bit of video games last night, listening to old Howard Stern, Eric the Midget clip. Shout out to Eric the Midget who passed away. My favorite whack packer. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what I fucking did last night. And then so far tonight, well, here's the thing, man. I fucking had we had KFC earlier. That's just white people entitled shit right there. They won't even move the fuck out of my way. I had KFC earlier. I had like, I don't know, 2-3 pieces of chicken, not big ones, one big one. And then I had fucking mashed potatoes and shit, so hope I don't have to poo out here. If I do, well, that's the case, man, then, you know. But, so I left out, and so far that's all that really happened. I was waiting at the bus stop. Left out at, what time is it right now? It's only 9 o'clock, so I left out early. I left out at 8:20. I left out, and this Puerto Rican kid is like, "Oh, you know where the bus is coming?" He's like, you know what street this is on or something? And the black dude, the bus, that was old black guy, I was like, "Why the fuck you going that way?" Then there's this family in front of me. They keep turning around and looking at me. It's like, no one's following you. I'm by myself too. I hate this. Every time I walk down this fucking alley, so then basically I was on the bus, and there was this black dude smoking a cigarette on the train like a fucking hoodlum. He was doing it for attention. He wasn't blowing smoke like in my face, but he was sitting like across from me, and he was blowing it. You're not supposed to smoke on the train, so he was like blowing a cigarette, and then he kept walking in the car. I think he pissed through the car. I'm not sure what he did, but he's a faggot, yo. He was like playing with his dick, like almost near me. This faggotry. Then he tried to talk to this girl, and at first she was ignoring him, and then after like 30 seconds of persistence, she started like smiling and talking to him and shit. That's just typical Americanto bullshit right there. You know what I mean? It's like she wanted him to beg pretty much, and she was smiling and into it. She tried to ignore him, and then she got off the same stop as me. And I haven't done much this week. I didn't really do any vlogging or anything like that. This is only the first night I've gone out all fucking week. And there's actually a comedy open mic. There's actually a comedy open mic tonight, and I was gonna head over there. I could still go. It starts at 11. Sign-ups are 10:30. Starts at 11ish, 11:15. I don't know if I want to go. I did it 2 months ago, and last time I did it 2 months ago, I bombed. I told that story. I felt like they gave the white comics before me a chance. When I got up there, they expected me to talk Latino or some shit. It was like an urban crowd, you know. And not to make excuses, I didn't write a set out. I didn't write a set out tonight either, and I'm also not drinking right now. But right now, I'm heading towards the Columbus. Probably gonna take a piss in this bar if I can. Put a swipe up my ass, and I'm gonna head to Schmorgan's And I just passed past this family. It was an interracial couple. Like 2 kids. Fucking tall black Tyrone dad. And I'm not sure if she's white or Asian, whatever she is. Hey, good for you, bro. But they kept looking at me. I wasn't even like looking at them. But everyone thinks I'm up to something. Everyone thinks like I don't even walk near people. And they're all thinking like I'm dangerous or something. And I think it's because really I'm fat. Because when I wasn't fat, I don't remember people looking at me like that. So being fat actually, if it's going to keep people away from me and keep people scared, then hey, maybe I should stay fat for that reason, just to protect myself. But anyways, there's no point recording this segment right now. I was going to wait till later, but I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do it now, so that way later on I can just, nothing's probably most likely going to happen tonight. Another useless segment for the show, but hey, listen, I'm excited to be out tonight. Not excited, but I'm looking forward to being out tonight. As long as I get home without crapping my pants, I will be happy. And if that's possible, that'd be great. And I'll get home okay. That's all I care about. So, more coverage later. This is part 1 of the sober commentary with drunk people. Only one night out this week. And more coverage later, folks. Wait, 7 minutes for that? What the fuck? Alright, so one last thing to add. I forgot. I mean, it's only about an hour after I recorded the last clip. I won't talk about what just happened. Nothing interesting yet. But pretty much, I was going to leave the house at 8:05 like last week, like super early. But then pretty much happened as I started farting the KFC out. It smelled really bad, like really bad gassers, right? Then I had this pimple thing on my nose. I picked it, right? And it started bleeding. So I put alcohol on a tissue. I kept using tissues. I put some Neosporin on there. And it just kept bleeding. So I forgot to mention that. And I'm farting right now, actually, as well. All right. That's all I wanted to add. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Fart stories. There you go. Alright, part 2 of sober commentary with drunk people. Pretty much, it's kind of weird how I last left off, kind of a little out of place. So pretty much I was walking down to the Morgan's Pier, and these guys got kicked out already. It was a bald-headed white guy. He was drunk, and I heard him say to his friend, he was like, what the fuck? And his friend was like, dude, we just got kicked the fuck out of there. We can't go back. And the guy did look really drunk, so I don't know what he did, but it was early as fuck, too. I went in there like, what time did I go in there? I don't even know. 9:15, 9:20. Somebody really kicked out of there. So I pretty much, first I was standing there at the dance floor like a jerk off. The lady with the fro came over and gave me a fist bump. My good old buddy, the lady with the fro. I don't know her name. And then, let's keep it that way. And then I moved near these people. There was some girls around me, but, you know, they wanted my cock, and they were disappointed that, you know, I didn't talk to them. They're like, oh, man, this guy, we wanted to have sex with this guy. And I was like, I know. So I was like, I'm MGTOW, hoes. That's ridiculous. So I left the Morgan's Pier like 10 o'clock because I actually peed in there and I stuck a wipe up my ass and actually dropped the wipe, okay? Which I was very upset about. I dropped it right on the rim of the toilet. I was going to pick it up, and I was like, what am I thinking? I'm going to pick this thing up. You know how much piss is in this thing? You know how much fucking piss has been in this fucking toilet all fucking day, all night, all week? They might have been cleaned this shit. I'm going to put it up my ass. I might as well pick a dick up my ass, you know? So I fucking, like I said, I had KFC. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. KFC earlier, I did mention that. And I've been farting all night. Not bad, but it's going to 1 to 10, like a 5. There was no duty in the booty at that time. And then, that's when I added the parts of the sober commentary. You just heard the last clip. I got back to Old City. I went near the open mic. I didn't see any comics. Really, I saw this guy, Dan Smilo, who used to work at that bar, Marymount. And, you know, he used to always try to get me to come in there and spend money. He didn't give a fuck if I was already drunk. He didn't care if I had a car. He didn't care if I died in a car crash. He always wanted to come in and let's go, Josh, hey, Jackaboo, come in here, you know, come inside, you know, have a drink. And I would always, you know. So I saw him, he was getting some food, and he looked right in my direction, and then he looked away like he didn't see me. What a scumbag. Everyone does that to me. What a scumbag. So, that was that. And then I saw Jabul, who's been on the podcast before. If you guys check out the War Stories with Jabul episode. I'm not sure what episode that is. I saw him and his friend, but I'll see him later. So I was standing outside the open mic, you know. Only thing that really happened was there's this thing, I don't know what it's called, but it's one of those big tricycle things with the legs are cut out and the people ride on it. And pretty much fucking there was a bunch of black girls on there, a bunch of ratchets, and they were shaking their ass. They had their ass out, they had their titties out, and I'm not sure if it was them, but then another group later, those black girls, it was not the same thing. They pretty much, the one girl had an outfit with her titties cut out, like at the bottom titty, which I thought was, she wasn't attractive, so it wasn't as good as it seems. Like if she was attractive, I would have been like, she wasn't that attractive, so it was kind of like, you know. So I was going to do some more coverage of that. You know, I was, you know, I feel myself vlogging. You know, the vlog you're going to see if you watch it, it's shitty. You know, it's like the same thing. I filmed the gum tree, filmed myself dancing. You know, I did a little bit of vlogging inside the Morgan's Pier, and when I did that, someone actually saw me. This Asian people. They didn't say anything, but they saw me put the camera towards like the podium thing and record myself. It's like something everybody does. It's like, go fuck yourself. As far as my back goes, nobody cares. My hip. Oh yeah, so then, we'll get to that later. So then I ran into this guy, Rob Watkins. He's never been on the podcast. I don't think he'll do it. But he's just a guy from the open mics that I know. I was talking to him for like 15 minutes. He's like, "You still live stream?" I told him, "No, I ran out of money." So I talked to him for like 15 minutes. We went inside to go sign up. And the chick who ran the open mic, she was weird. She walked right past us and went to the bathroom. And then finally Rob said something to her. Rob, you know, said hi to her. And she was like, "Oh, hey, I didn't even know that was you." She's like, "I'm so out of it." In my head, I was like, "Yeah, right." She's just a cunt, you know. Like, I'm not saying she knows me. She only met me once, so maybe she didn't recognize me. But she acted like she didn't see him. And then she put the list out. And, you know, anybody who knows me knows, as soon as the list comes out, I sign up. I decided not to sign up. I could have got first dibs on the list. I could have took any spot I wanted. And I was like, nah, you know. Like, there was just people eating dinner there, just big tables. I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I didn't really feel like it. I didn't feel like performance. I didn't write a set out. I told myself I was. All I did say was eat, sleep, poo, and play video games. Like the lazy piece of shit that I am. So, you know, the Rob Watkins guy's a nice guy and all, but like, when he's around his city comic friends, he acts a little different. So, when he saw some people he knew, he kind of turned away from me. So, I went to the bathroom, took a piss, and then I got me a bottle of water at this Chinese store. And then I pretty much walked around for a little because my back was hurting. I realized I need to sit down. I was standing the whole time because I was looking for coverage, and I was looking for, you know, anything to film or anything. Like I said, just besides from the black girls that were shaking their ass and everything, and something else also happened. Nothing major, but it was somebody else in a car or something, and a lot of girls in their car had their titties out and everything, you know. They want you to look, and then they feel insecure. Like, oh, this guy's looking at my titties when they got their whole titties out, you know. It's so weird. So pretty much, yeah, lots of 8s out here. So yeah, I was only in Morgan's Pier for like 30-40 minutes. So then I walked around, I sat down, I was drinking my water, I was walking down the alley, and this fucking guy, oh yeah, this homeless lady walked up to me. She didn't even look homeless at all. Like, usually you could tell they're homeless. She looked like she just fucking came from the gym. And she was like, "Oh yeah, 50 cents. And I'm like, one of those situations where somebody asks you for, they ask you for change and they don't even look remotely, you know, homeless. I'm like, what the fuck? So I walked around, I sat down for a little while, then I walked around, and then I saw Roger Snare. If you don't know who Roger Snare is, well then you're not a fan of this show. No, I'm kidding. Roger Snare's the guy with the mustache. He kind of looks like he's homeless. The guy looks like kind of like Captain Lou Albano, the homeless guy. And he was like, "Hey, you signing up tonight?" He was eating pizza. I guess they gave out free pizza because that guy never has any money. And I was like, nah, I was like, I'm good. And he's like, "You should sign up tonight. You're a funny guy." He always says, "I'm one of the funniest guys around." I'm like, "Yeah, right." He says it to everybody. I was like, nah, I'm not going to sign up tonight. I didn't write a set out. I don't really feel like it and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, you're the funniest guy around." So I talked to him for a few minutes. He kept saying the same thing over and over. We talked about Bill Middle's open mic. And, yeah, I like the Bill Miller open mic. It's pretty good. I was like, "Yeah, it's good." And then I walked away from him. When he walked away, he tried to get me to sign up. I was like, nah. At that point, more comics came in. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking sign up at that point, you know. I could have signed up earlier. I was like, I really didn't have a set, you know, and I don't know. I should have went up. I didn't get any stage time all this week, you know. I don't even care anymore. I really don't. It's not gonna get me fucking anywhere. So yeah, I was walking down the fucking alley. This guy with his dog. He was like, he didn't have his dog on a leash. The dog didn't bother me. He was like, "Oh, go pee, go pee." The dog's like running around me. I was fucking, remember last week I banged my fucking arm against the fucking dumpster. Luckily I didn't do that tonight. And then I fucking, you know, I ran into Jabul. As I said before, Jabul, from the War Stories episode, the War Stories with Jabul, I ran into him with his friend. He was like, holy shit, he looks different because his hair, you know, he used to have like a clean cut like me. He's got kind of like a bushy, he looks kind of like an Afghanistan guy, like a terrorist. Worse than I do, except he's not a fat fuck. So, pretty much fucking, I was talking to him for a while. He was like, yeah, walk me to my car. I met this guy, Mike, who's his cousin. And, he was like, yeah, walk me to my car. So I walked him to his car, and he parked far as shit. He parked like 7 blocks up. City blocks aren't like suburban blocks, but it was far, so they can get high. Was talking to him, catching up and stuff like that. I was telling him all the stuff that happened, pretty much, was not much. And then I walked him back to the open mic. We sat outside, and then he's like, hey, look, I saw the ditch with my cousin in there. He's like, you're not going in? I said, nah. He was like, all right, man. I was like, I'll catch you around and stuff. He gave me a hug, and he like grinded on me. He was joking around. I was like, ah. And we were joking around and shit. I was gonna do some podcasts with him, but he looked like he was trying to write some stuff down. So could have had a guest on for tonight, but you know, it's all good. I already had him on for a full episode. I'm pretty sure we'll have him on more in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. We were walking down. There was these 2 black girls in a car, and I looked inside, and they had their titties out, like not full titty, but enough. It was just like, you know, you could tell they want some guys to say something. Once again, want some guys to be like, hey, let me see those titties, and then they get offended. I mean, unless you're good looking. If you're a tall Tyrone, I'm pretty sure you can suck those titties. But I'm not, as we all know. So pretty much after he left, I was like, should I go inside real quick? I said, nah, fuck that. I was tempted to get a beer tonight, but my stomach hurted all fucking night. From the, you know, from the fucking KFC I had earlier. You know? And I'm looking at his shit tonight, because I was in Morgan's Pier. I was like, I hope I don't have to shit in here, because the bathrooms are disgusting. So that's why I left there early. And, you know, Old City gets packed. So I went to Plow in the Stars. Plow in the Stars was fucking packed, surprisingly. Usually in the summer it's dead. It was fucking packed. It was mobbed. I was actually thinking about getting a beer in there. I was actually thinking about going inside the open mic and getting a beer. But I was like, nah, it's all right. So I fucking sat out here for a while. I went to the Plow, and then I didn't got, you know, fuck the National Mechanics. So I'm not going there for a while, because, you know, they always roast me and stuff. They try to hurt my feelings. I don't like that. And then, I went to the pool hall place to go pee. You know, there was more ratchet black hoes walking around with pretty much nothing on. And that's about it. That's it. I just came over here and I just started recording. I did a little thing of me dancing, you're going to see. Didn't really get much coverage tonight as far as vlogging goes. I'm out of ideas. I don't even know why I do it anymore. But that's it. That's all that really happened. If anything else happens, I can think of, I'll add it to the show. I'm pretty much in incognito mode, you know. I'm invisible. I saw multiple people tonight. I saw a few people that I usually, you know, sometimes say hi to me. I forgot, I saw somebody else that kind of, oh yeah, I saw this guy who works in this one bar. He used to say hi to me. It's weird. He only talks to me in the bar, but outside of the bar, he acts like he doesn't know who I am. Isn't that stupid? It's like, who cares? But he's fake. Who cares? And, yeah, that's it, man. Like I said, I mean, I could have did some comedy tonight. Could have got 5. Actually, last time I went there, another reason I want to go there, they only gave me 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes, you know. Could have got 3.5 minutes of stage time, but I didn't, you know, or 4 minutes or 5. And I didn't write a sit out, like I said, so it would have been probably, but, you know, I could have went up. I didn't really recognize any other comics besides Roger Snare, Rob Rockets, and Jabul. So at least I ran into some people tonight, mostly city douchebags. The chick that Bill Miller was talking about, she was there. She kind of looks like Bill Miller, which is not a good thing. Like, you would think Bill Miller as a girl would look pretty. She looks like if Bill Miller was a girl and he was ugly. You know, and Bill, if you're listening to this, I consider you a pretty guy. You're a nice looking guy. But if Bill was an ugly girl, that's what she looks like. I saw her there and I was like, what a cunt. You know? So yeah, man, not much really happened. That's all, you know. When I went inside the pool hall, I put a wipe back there. And there was a little duty in the booty. You know? Not a lot, just a little bit, you know? So hopefully I got that out. I passed some more wind tonight. I didn't fart too much tonight, but man, I hope I can make it. I really hope that I can make it. But I'm getting ready to head to my train station. I got to get there in about a few minutes. Oh, these white hood. This couple almost got hit. But yeah, man, like I said, a lot of girls were walking around tonight. There's lots of thick Johns, not thick Johns. Thick Johns out here tonight. And I didn't look. When they would walk by, I would put my head down and look to the side, like away from them. And I could tell they would look at me and go, why is that good-looking fat guy not checking us out? I don't understand. Why is that guy not, why is he not staring at us like every other guy? Every other guy has to, they have to stare and they have to, prove they're straight. Why is he not looking at us? I don't understand. Who does he think he is? And I'm like, nope, not even looking. It's no point. But of course, I'm wearing no underwear tonight. I got my shorts on, tight shorts. And I look like I'm 4 months pregnant. Okay. 5 months pregnant. And, yeah, I wanted to go inside the Lucha Cartel. But, it's fucking packed. I'm walking by right now. You hear the music? Yeah, man, it's fucking mobbed. Because they don't charge a cover like Cuba Libre does, so it's free. And, yeah, forget about it, You're lucky to even get a spot without somebody running you over. But I could have hung out at the open mic tonight. Could have had a beer. Could have talked to some more comics. But there's no one really down here, like I said, I really know, aside from 3 comics tonight. Maybe 4. So, that's it, guys. If I can think of anything else, add on to the sober commentary with Drunk People segment. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. I feel tempted to stay out late tonight. I always feel tempted, but I just like to go home because that way, if I have to make a duty or a duder. Oh yeah, I dropped my ID at the pool hall place. The bouncer, he was busy flirting with this Asian girl. He had a rod. He had a hard-on probably, and that's why that happened. Is this bitch going? What is she doing? Yeah, I can't believe Plow in the Stars was that fucking packed. Usually Plow is fucking mobbed. I mean, usually it's empty. Hello. Yeah, these fucking morons are just standing in the way. Everyone's drunk tonight. Yeah, as far as drinking tonight, I was going to waste money. I was going to buy a citywide. But see, if I start doing that again, you know what's going to happen, right? I'm going to end up buying me a bottle of the Jacked. And I'm not doing that. I'm not going to buy a fucking bottle and, do that all stuff again. So, these fucking terrorist-looking guys out here. This guy's rubbing his penis against this girl against a pole. Is that legal? I don't know. Probably it's not. Walking up to the train station now. There's this bachelor party right here, but they're ugly. All are like ugly Jews. That's it. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Now I'm across from the Cuba and the Blue Martini, the booty shaking spots I call them, where all the hood rats go to tease penis. That's right. That's the nature of the business. They tease penis. They grind on your penis. They get it nice and hard, and then they move away from you. And then you come on yourself, and that's it. They go home, and you never see them again. You don't have sex with them, nothing happens. That's it. Yeah, man, that's all that really happens out here. But looking inside the Cuba Libre, you can't tell if it looks deep. It's always people in there. Can't tell if it's good though. I can't really see upstairs. As far as my back goes and my hip, I know nobody cares about that. It's weird. Like yesterday, the last few days, when I was sitting, it was hurting, and then tonight I was standing too much and it started to hurt. So it's 1:00 a.m. right now. I don't know how much coverage I have done. I don't know. It's amazing how every time I do this segment, I always think there's nothing to talk about. But then I end up doing 18 to 20 plus minutes. And, it's like there's nothing to say. Like nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. And I always do 18 plus minutes. Isn't that amazing? Because, I don't know, I just yap. And I yap about nothing. That's it. I'm a good yapper. But my train's going to come any minute now. Hoping I'll miss this. Yeah, but so this has been the Sober Commentary Drunk People. Only one night out edition. I hope you folks enjoy the vlog. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright? I mean, next segment. If I can think of anything else, I will add it. Alright? Alright, it's time to wrap this episode up. Sunday, and I feel like I was hungover today. I didn't have anything to drink last night, but usually I'm only very sleepy on Sundays when I drink. I didn't drink anything, but then again, only had 4 hours of sleep, but was able to make it to the park early today, do the whole family thing, and that's about it. So, on the next episode, it's going to be 10 years of Jack's stand-up. That's right, August the 11th, 2009 was when I popped my stand-up comedy cherry, and of course, nobody wants to hear me talk for even 5 minutes, and plus, I'm offensive and all this nonsense, but see, there's only one open mic on Sundays, and it goes from like 9 to like 1 or 2, and I'll be lucky if they even put me on at all. So if I wanted to, I can go down there, get there late, and then take an Uber home and, waste $20-$30. But why even do that? Nobody cares that I've been doing stand-up this long, and it's not going to get me anywhere, but I'm going to keep sticking with it. And also, there's going to be a new prank phone call on the next episode. Let's see. It's going to be probably a Craigslist prank phone call, if I'm not mistaken. I have a bunch of these Craigslist prank calls laying around. It's something about oil. I call this guy up and say we're going to be rich. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And as far as this, I just got done listening to the sober commentary segment. It was 25 minutes, which was about 5 or 7 minutes too long. I mean, I was like, who wants to listen to me yap for 25 minutes? But then again, this whole podcast is about me yapping for over an hour. And as I said, most people don't want to listen to me talk for even a minute. Which is why this show is not successful, because if people want to listen to me talk, then I would probably be making money. And I would be living in my stupid parents' house. Well, anyways, let's get to the topical news and odd news. They're still talking about investor searching for answers in El Paso. Kurt Russell, aka Jack London, made a joke. Actually, it wasn't a joke. He said, were you in El Paso the last couple of days, or Ohio? I said, no, I was not. I don't go anywhere. So, yeah, there you go. Your joke failed there, buddy. Woman killed an infant, so she gave her life for a baby. What an idiot. I would never save a baby's life, because that baby could turn out to be an asshole. So, all the news are about bar staff shaken as hero bouncer hospitalized, 9 dead, 27 injured. This is in Ohio. And Dan Soder, he left to go to listen to the Bonfire show. He left to go to fucking Scotland, so he probably had something to do with it. Blame Dan Soder. Blame Dan Soder. He listens to the JoshCast, right, everybody? No one listens to this. Yeah, so, it says, Margera begs Dr. Phil for assistance. Breakdown. Oh, Bear Margera. Wow, he's begging Dr. Phil. I need your help in a big way. I was just listening to, I just watched CKY the last couple of days. It's on YouTube, most of it. Dr. Phil, need help in a big way. My family's in shambles. It's worse. But I thought he was happy now. I thought he had a wife. I disowned my mom. I'll tell you why. Nikki, I can't stand. I guess that's his ex. He brought up his son Phoenix, how much he loves him. I thought he was happy, but I guess because he got divorced and everything. And wow. So if you're begging Dr. Phil, Bam Margera, I will help you, okay? I know that you're struggling, and I know that you listen to the JoshCast podcast, okay? But you need to settle down, boy. Don't catch me outside. You need to relax, buddy. That's my Dr. Phil impression. Is it good? No. Listen, you guys need to leave me alone. Go do your own podcast. Stop listening. Brazilian gang leader dresses up as daughter in jail. Escape it. Ew, he looks terrible. He looks like a fucking doll. You gotta see this shit. U.S. women's volleyball team qualifies for the Olympics. Oh, yay, USA. Wait, women's sports, does that, I don't count that as USA. I mean, it is American, but, what are you gonna do? Hey, listen, I'm sexist. Trump speaks out. Hate has no place in our country. You're wrong about that, Trump. I usually agree with most things you say. He's wearing like some sort of tie-dye, red tie. I usually agree with everything he says, but you're wrong on that. This country is based on hate. Yeah, man. Trump 2020, baby. It says, Lupuzzo now swears by $14 oil to cure sunburn. Some black lady. I don't know what the fuck that story's about, nor do I care. I didn't think black people got sunburn. I thought that they had melatonin. Or a macaroni. What is it called? Wait a minute. The video game industry teaches young people to kill. Yeah, so what? Oh, they're blaming video games. See, everybody, they always got to blame it on something. It's the mass shooting. Oh, if you guys want to jerk off to something, they had the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Oh, wait a minute, it's been canceled. Oh, no. Carefully give her rumors cuddling up to a new man. She looks terrible. Alright, let's get to the weird news and odd news and such, if there's anything going on. Texas superintendent headbutted other superintendent at educating training, police say. I'm not trying to butt my way into that one. Twin brothers pulled over in Ohio near identical license plates. There was a twin festival. Oh, that's gay. Mexican mayor paraded through town in woman's clothes for failing to keep campaign promises. That should be a punishment. That's a reward. A rocket launcher discovered at an airport at BWI, second found this week. I was making jokes about that in my prank call show. A French woman killed by tenant over lack of air conditioning. I would kill somebody too. It's fucking hot. Oregon man steals cookies while wearing a Cookie Monster t-shirt. Well, he dressed for the job. Florida graduation capsize, fears it could be explosive. Nebraska driver cited for paint on restriction stickers. Let's see what's going on in New York. Is there anything going on in New York? I don't know if it's going on in my dump city of Philly. Besides fat white girls taking black cock. That's just every day. It says, landfill's awful smell. New Jersey stinks. I think New Jersey always stinks. Woman accuses urinating on potatoes at Walmart surrenders. This is another nasty bitch. Remember the first one? She was licking ice cream. What is up with Walmart, by the way? Why is everyone doing this at Walmart? Is it because it's the super cool deals? I don't know. You guys tell me. I can't find the Philadelphia one. It doesn't matter. There's usually nothing going on anyways. Alright, well that's it. That's it for the show. I thank you guys for listening to any of this. If you do, from the bottom of my rotten heart, remember the next episode would be 10 years of Jack Comedy. I'm going to try to pull some clips, but I have like over 600 of my sets recorded, and that's a lot of work. I mean, as a stand-up, you don't like to listen to yourself too much at all, so it would take me, I mean, I have nothing to do. I don't work, but I can't listen to myself. I mean, if I listen to maybe 2 CDs a day or 3 CDs a day, I have 15, or no, actually I have 23 or 25 comedy albums I have. Of myself recorded, 25 CDs of myself recorded for stand-up. That's a lot of work. That's like 5 CDs a day I would have to listen to, and I'll probably kill myself. But I should pull some clips, find some outrageous moments. We'll see. I don't know yet, but regardless, I'll see you guys on the next one. You just listened to, and we're the fuck out of here.
Congratulations. You just sat through the most awful podcast you can sit through. JoshCast.